It is. I gotta make sure I got that. It is the first day of November, the day after Halloween, unto and I'm in Aurora, Colorado, at a Safeway, monitoring the supply chain situation. And at this particular store, the spaghetti is still wiped out pretty bad. Yeah, it's about, oh shit, about at least only 1/4% full, if even that. Notice the brand though. I was gonna do shopping here. Signature Select. That means that they're owned by the same company that owns Jewel. And I've got all that at home yet. And I was gonna get it, but why clutter things up with the same brand? I just went through the department store fucking nightmare weeks ago today. Glad it didn't interfere with my trip. I sure would hate it if I had to deal with that one. The yakisobe chicken is... They got the same thing in the wrong spot. So, I don't think it's what I like though. There's no point in getting really anything then. Just get the video as quickly as possible. If they're owned by Joel, and I've already got so many things stocked up. They didn't have the big bottles of apple juice. Oh, it's right here. I'm actually starting to hurt for that. I'm fucking low on that. Before I went on this trip, I went to Cup Foods and they were out. On the one, what the fuck is it? The 1 liter. 3.7 Oz. The real big one. Everyone is out. Yeah, the music they play sucks. There's only a mile left. At least they made it easy by putting this same thing in, or more than one thing in the same aisle. And they got the pet food in this aisle. It seems like the supply of toilet paper is getting low again. Wiped out. It's not quite as bad when the pandemic began, but it's pretty wiped out. Not to mention you wipe your ass with toilet paper if you take a shit. It's totally disgusting to take a shit. There is, you know, some places are starting to actually call it toilet paper, but no, this particular Signature Select calls it bath tissue. People don't use toilet paper to take a bath. They use it to wipe their stinky, smelly ass after they take their shit. So I'm monitoring the supply chain as of the day after Halloween and it's still pretty bad. Toilet paper is wiped out. Oh God, I'm afraid I won't be able to get things I need. Cat litter. Yeah, that's about 50% wiped. That's about what it has been. And there's no point in getting any groceries. They're all the same thing you can get at Jewel anyway, and I'll be in the Chicago area in March, so. Now the canned cat food is not as bad as it's been, but again, every store could be different. But I'll conclude with this. There is at least cat food available, but it's the dry cat food is in pretty, well, I don't know if I would say good shape, but it looks like it's about 79% full. I can't do the math or do the meth. Look at these cats though as I conclude the video. At least they had more than one thing in the same aisle, make the video go by quicker. And I'm so glad I will have Asperger's because I make the most interesting videos. I'm glad I'm high functioning enough to travel, and I made it to Colorado, but I don't have that much money, so I got to go home in a couple of days. That fucking sucks. I'll take my time going home though. Look at that cat. That cat has Asperger's, and that cat looks like he has Asperger's. It's the way they stare out into space. And that white cat has Asperger's. That looks like a cat I had, except it had a gray thing on his head. And look at that pussy. He's definitely on the autism spectrum. I can tell because he just stares. The cat just stares out into space. That's how you can tell if someone has Asperger's. And the cat has his tongue stuck out. You're not supposed to stick your tongue out. That cat has Asperger's. That pussy's on the autism spectrum, and he's unaware of social cues. You're not supposed to stick your tongue out unless you're about to have sex. And that pussy is on the autism spectrum. And where's the meow mix? Cats ask for it by name. Look at that cat. That cat is on the autism spectrum. I can tell. Look how he stares out into space. That pussy is on the autism spectrum. And I can tell because they have a mind of their own. Just like I do.